Hi, boys and girls. This is my second video today. So if you haven't watched the reading video on a birthday wish list, make sure you watch that next, okay? So this video lesson is on your decodable book, and it's going to be kind of quick. But this is what Mom and Dad picked up from Hanson last week. So they got a big stack of books in a rubber band like this, okay? And today we are reading Mr. Max, the one with the guy and a car on the front. So if you need to, you can pause the video, find your decodable book, and then come back, okay? All right, when you're ready, push play, but you can pause it if you need to. All right, so you should have your great decodable book. Do you have it? All right, so I'm going to guide you on the computer, but you should have your book right in front of you, okay? First, let's take our finger and let's find the front cover. Go ahead and show me the front cover of your book. Good. Show me back cover. Good. Show me the spine. Very nice. Can you find the title? Put your finger underneath the title. Title is here, Mr. Max. Max must be somebody's name, right? Okay, the title is the name of the story. Can you find the author's name? The little writing at the bottom of your book. Author's all the way at the bottom, right down here. By Lisa Robinson. Lisa Robinson is the author. That means she wrote the book. Good. Go over to the side where it starts with a little I. Illustrated by Kimberly Barnes. Illustrated means drew the pictures or drew the illustrations. Very good. Okay, I want you to take a minute, look at the front cover. What do you see in the picture? What do you predict or think is going to happen in our story? Because you looked at the picture. Tell me what you see. Make it spicy. Go. I see a man, and he is wearing a green uniform, and he has a pocket or a badge, I think that is, with a pine tree on it. He's also wearing a matching hat, and he's looking through these special things that are called binoculars. Binoculars actually let you see further away. There's something in it, some special glass, that when you look through, you can see even further away. So he has binoculars, and what's this on the side of him? Some sort of an axe or a hatchet, right? And then I see this big car, and it kind of looks like a police car, but it's actually a ranger car, a park ranger. That means like a police officer for the park. And I see the badge on the side of the car, and it looks like they're at some sort of forest. This is actually a forest called a park. So that's why he's a park ranger. He's like the officer of the park. Very good. Okay. Mr. Max. Let's go ahead and flip to the next page. So open your book up. If you look on the side over here, we see some high frequency words. Those are our sight words. The first one is my. My. This is my book. Underneath it, you see the word to. To. I am talking to you. Good. If you look all the way where Miss Paulina's video is covering, but if you look up, you see two letters on the side over here. What letters are they? You have to look in your book. X and Z. Those are our letters this week, right? I see fox. Fox has an X in it. Good. I see box. Box has an X in it. Good. And the last thing I see is Zebra. Zebra has a Z, right? Very good. Go ahead and find the title page on the other side and put your finger under the title again. Remember, the title page tells us the title again. Mr. Max. And we're echo reading, okay? All right, take a look. There's Mr. Max. There's his car. Here's the park. He's looking through his binoculars. Flip the page. Oh, I'm going to have to move. Oopsies. I need to move up here. Or I'm going to move down here, okay? All right. Let me get my pointer. Finger under the first word. It's capital I. I am Mr. Max. Next sentence. I zip up and go. Let's take a look at the picture. There's Mr. Max, that's his name, and he zips up and goes. What is he zipping up? His jacket, right? Where do you think he's gonna go? To the park, huh? He's getting ready. Good. Next page, find capital I. I go to my job. My job is here. Remember, I read that excited because I see an exclamation mark. All right, so what is his job? What is his job? His job is a park ranger. So he takes care of the park. He takes care of the animals. He makes sure that people are treating it right and following rules. If you look over here on the park, there's a little map of the park. So if you've ever gone to a pretty big park or like a forest to go on a hike or maybe like a beach or somewhere, sometimes it's really big and so they have maps for you. And they also have little pamphlets. A pamphlet is like a little map that you could take with you. So if you're checking out the map and you could take a little one to go, so if you ever get lost, you can check it. Good. Flip to the next page, please. Finger under capital I. I see a big, big log. Can I fix it? Yes. And can I fix it is a question, so there's a question mark. Remember, Miss Paulino says that when you see the question mark, it kind of looks like this, and it kind of looks like, huh? Asking a question, right? Can I fix it? Yes. Good. So here's the log on the ground. Do logs usually look like that on the ground? Where is a log usually? Is it usually on the ground or is it usually sitting up, right? Because a log is a tree. So it must have fallen over. So let's see if he can fix it. Next page. I have an axe. An axe is this tool right here. It's very, very sharp, not for kids at all. But an axe is used to cut log. I can cut the big log. Good. As you're reading, sorry, I'm going to pause. As you're reading, I want to make sure that your finger is jumping to every word. Remember, we don't read like this. We don't read like this. How are you reading if you're not looking at the book, huh? You have to look and jump. I can cut the big log. All right. So let's see. He's cutting the log. So when he hits the axe on the log, do you see it puts a dent in it? It's cutting it, right? Good. Flip to the next page, please. It starts with capital S. This is a number. Jumping finger. 6 foxes have a den. I can see the foxes. Let's see. Let's count how many foxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. And he said they have a den. That's like their little cave where they are. He's looking through his binoculars. The little foxes zigzag, zigzag. That means they're going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. What are they doing here? What does it look like they're doing? They're eating worms, huh? And then they're going back to their den over here. That's why they're zigzagging. Flip to the last page, please. Finger under capital I. I sit on a box. Next sentence. I like my job a lot. And we're excited because we see an exclamation point, right? Good. So he's sitting on a box and he said he likes his job a lot. Instead of saying like his job a lot, he could say love his job, right? Yeah. What do you see in the picture? Let's see a deer and some birds and his binoculars and a canteen. A canteen is where you put water in. It's like a water bottle. Good. All right. Over on the last page, you see letter X and letter Z. For letter X, you have all these words that have X in it. Axe, box, fix, foxes, Mr. Max, 6. And letter Z. Zag, zip. Zag, zig, zip. Can you find these words in the book? Go on a letter hunt and find the word my and find the word to. Now, some of you think you're so sneaky and you flip to the very first page, because you do this with me too, and you go, I found it, Miss Paulino, it's on the first page. I know it's on that first page. I want you to look through the sentences and try to find the words my and to. Don't be too sneaky. I already know some of you are going to try to do it. Okay? Go find your words my and to. All right, so I'm going to end the video here. That is it for today's reading of Mr. Max. Now, tomorrow you also have to read Mr. Max, but I'm not going to put another video. So tomorrow, you need to read this all by yourself. And I want you to try to read it 2 or 3 times. Okay? You can have mom help you on a word that you don't know, but let me tell you, you know most of these words. And the other words you don't know, you can sound out. I think the hardest one is foxes and Mr. Everything else you can sound out, or they're sight words. Okay? So that's it for today's Mr. Max. Tomorrow's Mr. Max, you need to read this by yourself. There's not going to be another video. Okay? All right, you guys are doing so fantastic, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. If you haven't watched the reading on A Birthday Wish List, go watch that next. And like I said, no math lesson today. You can either count by 1s, 5s, and 10s on a video, or you can do a worksheet on the Google Drive to practice your addition. Okay? For PE, I'm going to link a Go Noodle. Have fun. Miss you so much. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.